Hi everyone, Sandy here. Welcome to my channel. This is a share of this album that I have finally been able to finish, that I started back in October of 2023. I was working on it around Halloween when I broke my foot and then had other complications and couldn't get in my craft room. And I have finally cleaned my craft room and found all my leftover stuff that I was still working on. And I got this one finished. There is not a tutorial for this one, but I do hope to have one in the next, I don't know, it may be 3 or 4 weeks before I can get around to doing one. Uh, this one is done in Prima's Lost in Wonderland that I picked up, that I purchased from Country Craft Creations, and all the elements and different things for that. I also used an older Stamperia paper collection, 12 by 12, for my background that you can't really see, and you'll understand why here in a minute, of this tunnel book. When I'm able to do a tutorial on it, I will use Country Craft Creations collection called Adventures. Heck, you know what? I can't remember what it's called. It's been so long. It's the one that's similar to Harry Potter. Okay, I'll find out the name of it and we'll link it down below. But anyway, I want to show you this one. So hang on for just a minute and we'll take a peek. Okay, so let's open this one up. It is held closed with black crinkled seam binding from Country Craft Creations. Here on the front, I covered the ribbon with one of the clocks that I fussy cut, and then I added the Nouveau crystal glaze to give it this shiny look. I cut this out of a journaling card, added some of the gemstones that I could get with this collection, and some of the Prima flowers and the different ribbons and lace to make it look like that. The spine is plain, and it is plain on the back. Use this card to cover the ribbon on the back. And then it opens up like this. Now it does not have a place for pictures because it's a tunnel card. So each page, if you look down in there, it's going to be kind of hard to show. Let me see if I can zoom out maybe a little more. So I did a lot of fussy cutting and made some pop-outs out of some paper accordions that I made. Some of the glossy crystal glaze, and I'd etched the edges with gold glitter paste. So you can see Alice here in the flowers, admit one, the mushrooms. You look down in there and it says yesterday because I was present. And then it says it's no use going back. And so we have clocks and things in there. Can you see down in there? And it goes all the way through. And that's where I used the 12 by 12, some Stampero paper that I had because the colors went with it perfectly. I didn't want to use the Prima Lost in Wonderland way down in there and waste all my paper. I wanted to keep it up here on the top. So that's the first page. And then when you flip it like this, there's the upside down teapot, the clocks, the mushrooms, some butterflies I had in my stash here. And you can see down in there, I can see the teacups and different elements way down in there. The sign says this way. So fun for this. And also on the corners of each page, I put some of the gemstones. So then when you flip to the third page, we have the frame where you can look at the different flowers, more clocks, the little bunny rabbit. Way down in there is Alice, like she's peeking through the door. Can you see her? You can see part of her dress. She's down in there. She goes all the way through. Butterfly in there. And then in the next page, we have the hare rabbit, butterflies, all these teacups, all the different elements. And when you peek through this one, you see mushrooms going down in here and some of the cards from the Queen of Hearts. Can you see all that in there? And then this one, we have the Drink Me, more mushrooms and butterflies. This frame piece with the rabbit down here this way. And when you peek down inside, you're going to see more cards. I see Alice in there. Can you see her behind the clock? more little large cards and mini cards, and Alice is way back there asleep on a mushroom. I don't know if you can see it, but it's way back in there. Maybe I need a flashlight to show you. And then the last page here, we have more of the mushrooms. That one kind of messed up there. I'm going to have to fix that one somehow. Butterflies, the hat here on the pop-up, just all kinds of elements. Another card, and then down in there, Alice again is asleep on a clock, and I see more mushrooms and rabbits and smaller Alices. So I don't know if you can see, but see all that element down in there. So much fun. Now, the fun thing about a book like this, and like I said, it's not for pictures, though you could probably put a small picture here and there where there's not a lot of decorating, if you so wanted to, or journal or whatever. But it's more of a display piece because when you bend this cover back, and it is the lay flat, okay, you can tie it with it open. And I know it's going to be hard to show this, but you pull that ribbon tight, pull the covers together, tie a bow. Here, I'll show you. I tied a bow right like that. And now this whole display piece is open where you can see all these pages opened like that. Awesome. Love it. I'm so sorry that it took me so long to finish it, but it had a lot of cutting, fussy cutting and detailing. And for a couple of months, I could not get to my craft room. And then I had to find all my stuff again because Halloween decorations and Christmas decorations got piled in on my room, and everything was a big mess. But I love how this turned out. It's kind of like a star type thing here on the top. Absolutely love it. So much fun. You can make this for yourself, for your kids, for your grandkids. Special gift for someone who loves a certain character. This would be adorable in Country Craft Creations Winnie the Pooh that's come out, and of course the what is it? Adventures in Magical Adventures, I think. Maybe that's what it is. Magical Adventures. Anyway, so much fun to make. I think you really enjoyed it. Something different than the standard scrapbook album or junk journal or folio. Gorgeous, gorgeous book. I'm going to take some pictures of it. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click the bell so you'll know when I get the tutorial done on how to make a book like this using the different paper. And as always, check out countrycraftcreations.com for your supplies. And yeah, we're going to have fun making this one. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.